Good evening humans, Transdusk here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Thundercats Ultimates glow-in-the-dark, BigBadToyStore exclusive Mumm-Ra from Super7. And I've always loved Mumm-Ra, and watching Thundercats growing up, I love the show, and I definitely have some nostalgia for it, but it doesn't hit quite as hard as things like Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. So I'm not all in for this line, however. In fact, I passed on the original Mumm-Ra, even though I was very close to getting it. Then the BigBadToyStore exclusive came up, glow in the dark, sold 100%. So here we are, and this is a great figure. The Ultimates are all great, and this is just continuing that. So let's get into this review. Let's do this. So as you all know, I don't usually show off the packaging because it's just not something I tend to bother with, but this was too pretty not to show off. So, it's your standard Super7 Ultimates packaging, but it's all red chrome, and I am a complete sucker for that. As you can see how shiny it is. You can see me right here. So, just absolutely fantastic. Thundercats logo on the back, Mumm-Ra logo on the front, Thundercats, Mumm-Ra's name. Rest of it, it doesn't need to be anything else. That totally does it for me. So that's packaging. Aesthetically speaking, Mumm-Ra looks fantastic, and as you can see, you can get real dramatic with Mumm-Ra, which is also fantastic and awesome and great. Super7 always kills it, and this is no exception. I believe I said that in the intro. The only difference between this one and the original release is everything is glow-in-the-dark plastic, with the exception of the cloaks. So really, really well done. Sculpt is just spot on, looks just like the cartoon, and again, you just have that glorious glow-in-the-dark plastic with this nice black wash that just brings out the details in all the wraps. And you will notice right off the bat that unfortunately mine came with 2 right feet. So I guess if you're the other person out there who got 2 left feet, let's get in touch, and so I can fix that. It doesn't bother me incredibly, so I probably won't hit up Super7 maybe. But it is a thing. It happens in production. It's just that's how mass-produced items go. But really, with this wired cape, it's so good. I love it. I love wired capes, and I've never had wired capes on figures until this year, and I am sold every time I see that. So that as well. Right out of the box, it comes with, and I'll get to this in the next section, with this plastic cape, which looks great, but doesn't allow you to really pose and kind of get, again, any of the drama or the real cool poses that this cloth cape, soft goods cape, pardon me, will. So that's that. Actually, 1 second, I'm going to charge this up, shut off the lights, and I'm going to show off exactly how good the glow-in-the-dark plastic is here, because it's pretty fantastic. So be back in 1 second. And here he is glowing in the dark. It's pretty strong. I only charged this for maybe 30 seconds to a minute under intense LED light, but really good glow-in-the-dark plastic. Just Super7, fantastic work. And we get the standard VIP treatment that we get with Super7 Ultimates, also with Mumm-Ra here. So starting off, we get his staff. So all glow-in-the-dark plastic with that beautiful black wash again. Gorgeous detailing all around. Got a little red in the eyes. Nostrils are filled out. The teeth are actually painted, and the horns. So that looks absolutely just fantastic. Then we get the pendant. So that also looks great. Just a little bit of black paint on there. Fits right around his neck. Then we also get the urn. With a little black and white paint. Same everything, just cast in that glow-in-the-dark plastic, so it all glows just as well. Then we get the book. I was hoping this would open, but it didn't. But still, just gorgeously sculpted. You can actually see all the pages. If I can get that. It's actually kind of hard to catch this with my light. There we go. You can kind of see it there. Then we got the Thundercat symbol and this nice gray to kind of make that stand out a little bit. And again, some of that black paint. Then we get the scepter. No paint on this one at all, but it does have really nice detailing, even the snake heads. Then right out of the box, actually, I've replaced it, and that one's actually harder to get on, so I'm not taking it off. But this is the default head out of the package. So really nice, just relaxed face with the red, black, and white paint. And then we get, also out of the box, which I've taken off, is the plastic cape, which again, molded really well, much more in line with that classic figure, which I do not have to compare it to, unfortunately, but looks great. Folds they look natural, so you can totally keep this on, and this does help it stand a little bit, so that's an added bonus. Then we get on to the alternate head, which is the one I have on. So the mouth open, the kind of laughing and canting, that sort of stuff. Looks great. And the other cape, the soft goods, and there's a wire going all the way down, all the way around the back, up the other side. Wiring continues around the neck, then it comes around the base of the front of the hood, and goes around the back of the neck as well. So you have so many options that you can really just kind of make this do what you want it to do. It takes a little bit of work, as it would, but that is what it is. And then you also get hands. So right out of the box, these I have not replaced yet. So you get these kind of grasping, just evil hands. Let me get that to actually focus. There we go. So great detailing, of course. And then your only other set of hands are gripping hands. And I think this is one of the first figures I've reviewed where the gripping hands aren't the default. So yeah, and that's it. And that's all the accessories. So articulation's a little more limited than what you normally get with most other bulkier Ultimates figures, but still very, very good here. So we're starting with the head, and we're on a ball joint, which is a kind of barbell joint. So it comes down into the neck and it comes up into the head. So there's like a ball here and a ball at the bottom, but still not a terribly great amount of range here. So you're not looking down at all. You can definitely get a little bit of up. There we go. And then you can definitely get some side to side. So that's really cool. And obviously you're gonna be able to turn all the way around because the ball joint. Then we come down to the shoulders, and they are just ball hinges, or hinge and swivel. So you can come up, you can definitely get your T-pose. Your elbows are single jointed, if I can show that, and you got a hinge there. So you don't have a bicep cut, but you can get all your swivel from there. And then you got your swivel and hinge at the wrist, as you do with most figures, all horizontal hinges. Then you get nothing in the torso. And then I think, yeah, you get this waist cut right here. So you can twist, so you can swivel there. In the legs, you can come out, but obviously you're going to be stopped by all of the sculpt here and this little skirt piece of wraps. So you're not gonna come out terribly far, but again, it's old version Mumm-Ra, so he's not exactly gonna be doing crazy gymnastic stuff. Then we get down to the legs, single jointed, and again, not incredible range, but you're not going to need it for this sort of a character. Then we get down to the feet, and we get gorgeous point, really, really good forward, and then pivot for days. So that's articulation. For size comparisons, I don't have any other of the Thundercats Ultimates, just because all I'm getting from that particular subline are the two versions of Mumm-Ra. So here he is with two of the TMNT Ultimates, with some Hasbro stuff, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with an Articulated Icons Oni, and yours truly in human form as an Articulated Icons Ninja. So my final thoughts on this glow-in-the-dark version of Mumm-Ra from Super7 is that it's absolutely fantastic. If you like glow-in-the-dark figures, this has totally got you. If you like really well done soft goods, this has got you. If you just like Thundercats, this has got you. So just really well done overall figure, sorry. Even despite, for me, just having the two right feet on there, like, again, it stands and I can pose it, so I have no issue with that. But yeah, so like, as I had said before, this is a BigBadToyStore exclusive, and they actually posted a couple days before I recorded this review that they are down to fewer than 100 on the website. So I will have a link in the description below to where you can purchase this, which will be BigBadToyStore. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you found it somewhat informative. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. And if you want to help the channel in other ways, I will also have ways to do so listed in the description. So yeah, ultra thanks to you once again for watching, and I hope you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.